Now this morning we are going to mount this rooftop tent on the Tacoma. Now the difference between this Inspired Overland rooftop tent and this Inspired Overland rooftop tent is this one right here is the new carbon fiber shell rooftop tent. It's absolutely incredible. It's gorgeous and it looks really, I mean, it's badass. I had to wait to mount the rooftop tent on the Tacoma because if you look up here, this is my Cali raised cab rack, and as you can see, the height of this wouldn't allow me to mount the rooftop tent without hitting it. And the highest risers they make was 3 inches, and it would not clear this roof rack. So I had to reach out to some contacts, and with the help of Chris Carroll from Fast Rack Overland in Arkansas, he put me in contact with Jacob Biddle from Eagles Pursuit, also in Arkansas. Those boys run the Ozarks and the Washitas in the forest out there all the time. Great bunch of guys. Check out their channels, Eagles Pursuit and Fast Rack Overland. Chris is also one of the organizers for Overland of America. But anyway, Chris put me in contact with Jacob, and Jacob had fabricated these 6-inch risers for the rooftop tent. And if you look at them, they came unfinished. And what I did is I painted them flat black, and then I textured them with some textured paint. So they will clear the rooftop tent, they will clear the rack by 1 inch. Now the reason why we went with 6-inch risers, we could have gone with 5-inch, but you know, after talking with Jacob, we wanted to do an extra 1-inch clearance between the cab and the bed for flex. So, you know, while we go off-road and the bed and the cab flexes, it would give us enough clearance where the rooftop tent wouldn't hit. So we decided to add that extra inch and go with the 6-inch risers. And that would also leave me enough room under the rooftop tent to the rack where I could probably move my recovery boards on top of the roof rack or on top of the bed rack and use some storage underneath the rooftop tent. Now this rooftop tent is under 80 pounds, just like the one up on my camper. That is 76 pounds. The new carbon fiber one is 80, I believe 82, somewhere about it is 80 pounds. Now the one on the Rugged Rhino is about 5.5 inches in thickness, and the one that's going on the Toyota is only 4.5 inch. So there's quite a bit of difference. So I'm just waiting for, you know, my 2 neighbors, Chuck and Tim, to come by to lend me a hand to carry that on. It's not heavy, it's just bulky, and I've got to line it up and then bolt everything down. So
we always pop this latch and slide this farther forward.
okay, I can try to come out forward and you can see if it'll touch or get close to. I think the back is what's gonna be close.
Roll your window down so you can hear us.
Alright, stop right there. You've got about, I guess because you're at an angle, yeah, the left side is gonna, I think the right side would actually go out.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, well, with the help of my neighbors, we mounted the rooftop tent on the brackets, and Sarge now has a rooftop tent. The problem is it doesn't fit in the garage now. So it's weird because the Ram 1500 fits in the garage. With these 6-inch risers, you know, it stands a little bit taller than the Ram, even though this rooftop tent is a lower profile. But hey, with the news I've got coming, I won't have a garage here in a little bit. So, all right, gang, introducing the Inspired Overland's Carbonlite rooftop tent. Okay, this is their newest rooftop tent, and it's made with a carbon fiber hard shell and an aluminum frame, highlighting it as the world's lightest hard shell rooftop tent on the. Now, if you're looking to get this rooftop tent, it's 86 inches long, and the sleeping area is 85 inches in length and 40 inches in width. Now, it features a hard shell carbon fiber lid frame and a carbon fiber aluminum frame. And if you look right here, this is the T-slot mounting base on the top. So you can add on accessories to the frame itself. Now, they do make a roof rack or a rack system for the hard shell that go on that's sold separately. So let's go ahead and open up the rooftop tent. But what I like about this carbon fiber tent is the latch system on here. Really nice aluminum billet latches with some pull pins. So you have to pull that pin out and then lift up the latch on the top. I really like these latches. You have to pull this pin out and you can flip the top down, and there are 4 latches in the back and 1 on each side. Like I said, you pull this latch out, flip it up, and then it locks back down, and then 1 on the other side right there. And then we got 1 more on this side. Pull the pin and it latches back down. So let's go ahead and open up the rooftop tent. There it is, folks. Man, this thing looks absolutely incredible. On the inside with a bunch of pockets, and I don't have the rainfly open right now because I'm pretty close to the garage, but it's got a vent here where I can actually run the hose for the diesel heater, where I can put out here and run the hose in to keep us warm, meaning Hoku and myself. And I have 3 ways I can access the tent. I can access the tent from this side, the passenger side, or from the back. And they do give these rails here where I can adjust and use that. So depending on how I've got my configuration, it's going to be a way to figure something out. But I like the rear access because when I load Hoku up, I stand on the tailgate, stand on the box, and load her in to the back. The problem with that is if I have my 270 awning, I have to close the awning if I access the back. But it's a beautiful carbon fiber rooftop tent, and right now I am going to go ahead and get the awning, open that up, and see about mounting the brackets on here and see how it goes. Now there is an air mattress that comes with the rooftop tent, and it is a 3-inch air mattress, and they recommend you using a Flextel Evo Pump 3, where you can adjust the firmness or the softness for that rooftop tent mattress. And Inspired Overland also recommends that you, if you're driving over 45 miles an hour, to use the cover to protect the longevity of the rooftop tent itself. And if you're looking to mount extra accessories to the rooftop tent using the T-slot rails, they do make a carbon fiber crossbar kit. And in the kit, you get 2 carbon fiber rails, I believe 67-pound gas struts, 2 crossbars, and then the mounting hardware included in that. So it gives you a lot of options you can do with this tent. And a lot of folks can mount solar power panels on there, kayaks, additional boxes and storage, but I believe it's 67 pounds max you can put on those load bars. So if you're looking to purchase one of these, go to inspiredoverland.com. Right now I believe they have a Christmas special going on until January. I believe it's a couple $100 off a rooftop tent, but check them out at inspiredoverland.com. Great rooftop tents as far as the weight, if you're looking for something lightweight on your vehicle. But perfect rooftop tents. I'm going to enjoy using this one. Okay gang, that's a wrap for today. We were able to mount the rooftop tent to the Cali Rays Overland rack using the 6-inch extensions, and we were able to also mount the OVS 270 awning. So we still got a couple more things to do to the truck, but Sarge is getting there. But he doesn't fit in the garage anymore, so now it is now a outside truck. It's weird because the Ram the Ram 1500 has a 3.5-inch lift, and it barely fits in the garage, but Sarge with the lift kit and the the rooftop tent and all that other stuff doesn't fit. So it is now an outside truck, but no big deal. We still got some work to do, and looking forward to a couple more things we've got coming in. We've got some accessories, some shovels, some jack, what else? An axe. We got some fire extinguishers, some of the safety equipment that we need to get that. And then we got some more boxes come in, storage boxes. So we're getting there. But hey, thanks for joining us. And hopefully the next time you get to see another video, it'll be after Christmas or right at Christmas. We got a trip planned to go to up north with a couple of folks from the GUMBIE gathering, so I'm looking forward to that. So until the next video, I appreciate you watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. I hope you enjoyed watching the build today, just a short video, and I appreciate it.